It's what we've been waiting for. Finally, we have planning permission for Project Exodus, the brand new roller coaster at Thorpe Park, which is due to open in 2024. Let's look at the plans in detail now and see what we can find. Are you looking forward to this? Let us know in the comments below. This has really piqued our excitement. Now, the first image you're looking at here is the existing land with Loggers Leap in tow and the rest of Old Town as well. This is the area which is going to be developed and is going to be developed into what you see on the screen right now. As you can see, it's made very clear on the planning permission that Project Exodus will fit inside the existing boundaries of Old Town, so don't expect it to sort of go out towards Slammer, for instance, or Samurai or anything like that. It's going to be confined in the space that is already there. That said, every building, every single part of what is in Old Town at the moment is due to be removed. That includes the old Canada Creek railway station. That obviously includes Loggers Leap as well as the existing rides in there. Buildings, shops, everything in there is going to be removed and effectively started again. So this isn't just a retheme, this is a complete start again. Now on the screen now you can have a look what it will look like once the project is done. As you can see, the coaster station is going to be along the back, pretty much where the Canada Creek railway station is now, with the lift hill then heading up down the what would class now as the platform 15 area before heading out around its course. The coaster will go over the water and under the water, although there will be over 2,500 square foot of land filled in. So it's not just going to be kind of putting it where it is, there is going to be some land in filling as well. Also very much stated from the plan is that there will be one entrance into the area, and that entrance looks like it will be the existing one down by Burger King rather than the one by Samurai. It will also include a plaza area which will have ride photos, it will have a shop, arguably probably a gift shop, as well as food and drink options. The queue line will be around the front of the ride, kind of as expected, to be honest with you. You won't go much past the existing area now where Loggers Leap stands. You'll be kept in the area that is already sort of open, but it will be much more compact, particularly with the queue ongoing. We then have this fabulous artist impression of what the ride will look like once it's in situ, and you can kind of see where the lake now, which is quite big, will be filled in places, particularly down the bottom end on what is the turnaround point. Now the picture dictates it will be black, however the plans don't say the same. The plans say that it will be a lighter colour, much like Stealth, to sort of blend in with the, well, they've put a kind of weather background of the Chertsey area, meaning that it blends in nicely with the sky. This will obviously help the park get permission to get the roller coaster built. Now then, as you can see on screen, this is the proposed time frame for construction. As we said in our recent update vlog, we didn't expect much to happen until late 2022. This has been confirmed in the plans. So again, I did think it was a little bit premature to shut the area so soon with some working rides in it. However, I guess it lets them prepare sort of the basics for the main construction. Construction will take about 16 months, and I would imagine they'll be looking to have this sort of complete by mid-February, which would mean the start time would be around about September, October this year. Probably putting into doubt Creek Freak Massacre opening for the Halloween period. For those that were wondering, we mentioned it last time. I don't think it's going to be open in that spot. I do believe by then we will be in full construction mode. Now it is worth noting, obviously there was a public consultation for this. They got consultation from over 1,700 people, and out of all of those, 97% of them agreed, with only sort of 1.6, 1.8 completely against the project. So I find it very difficult to believe that this won't be agreed once it sort of the planning gets looked at by the council. I would fully imagine this is going to be full steam ahead for Thorpe Park. Now then, the roller coaster itself. We haven't said much about the roller coaster. We did find out some details beforehand, and that will stand at 72 meters. Which is 236 feet. There will then be two other elements that are over the 40 meter mark. One of them being 43 meters and one of them being 50 meters. Now, if we go back to this original picture, the orange on there does dictate which areas of the ride will be over the 40 meter mark. Now then, why do we say about the 40-metre mark? Well, it was no secret when Swarm was built, the 40-metre mark was kind of the barrier for the park. Stealth was given what we thought at the time was a one-off dispensation to be much taller. However, 40 metres is at the time. Now then, when you look at the plans and you look at existing sites that were possible for this, this is the only site in which Thorpe Park can possibly fit a roller coaster of this size. The island spot, which is quite heavily kind of rumoured, and it looks like they've tried to put a coaster on there, or certainly planned to put a coaster on there. It was in the mid-term development plan, is a maximum of 40 metres, much the same height as the Swarm, to be honest with you. So for a coaster this size, it couldn't go on that island. Even if ground-wise it was to fit, their maximum there is 40 metres. So this is the only spot left in the park where this size roller coaster can go. And at the same time, I would imagine will be one of the last times, if not the last time, we see a coaster this size at Thorpe Park, without something being removed in the future. Here is a look at some of the buildings. At the moment, they don't look particularly themed, so it's very, very difficult to tell exactly what kind of theme this ride will take on. The station itself looks very, very open on the plans. So yeah, it's a bit early to tell on buildings. Buildings change quite a lot. At the end of the day, when the planning permission goes in, they've really only got to get sort of the height, the width, and the dimensions right. In terms of theme, this can be decided at a later date. Of course, the biggest speculation has been what type of roller coaster is this? Well, we now have some plans of the cars, and as you can see here, they do look quite familiar, to be honest with you. So this is a look at the station with the car. It's a 20-seater car that looks very, very similar to a Mack Rides car, with bag box on the side of the station. And this is kind of supported when you look at the other images as well. And of course, we're looking at Icon as an example here. We know last time the park spoke, they weren't really sure on a manufacturer. They hadn't chosen a manufacturer, but the track itself definitely didn't look B&M, for instance, whereas Chessington's one did. So we were kind of speculating on what it will be, but I have to say, the plans for the cars in particular, looking at this one, look very, very Mack-like. Let us know in the comments, what do you think about this brand new roller coaster opening at Thorpe Park in 2024? With a 16-month construction on this, we fully expect construction to start, groundwork to start, and removal of rides later on this year, with vertical construction likely to start probably the middle of next year if the other rides of that size are anything to go by. There's quite a lot of groundwork that needs to be done, but it looks like it's going to be an amazing project for Thorpe Park and something we certainly can't wait to see and experience. Thank you for joining us here today on UK Theme Park. Spot anything we didn't, let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.